So I'll try that again. This time I'm trying with my cell phone. And I'm trying to end the other live stream. Not sure what is happening. It's not letting me manage. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try to stop the other live stream from the computer while I can. But thanks for hopping back over here. I'm on my cell phone, and I'll try to see the chat. Hello, Salon Girl Gardens. Basically tonight I'm going to be, I already did a farm update. Then I'm going to talk about a drone license that I got, and then some other things that are happening. How? It is not letting me stop it. I am not seeing the stop live stream. Okay, I guess. Okay, so now I have the chat up. So I'm wearing this vest. It says FAA certified drone pilot. Do not interrupt or distract or whatever. But yeah, so I went to a 2-day class and learned a whole bunch of stuff about becoming a drone pilot. If you go to skyvector.com, we had to learn how to read these pilot maps. And there's a lot of information on there that's very confusing. We learned about airspace and a whole bunch of different things. So then that happened the second week in December. Then I went to basically, excuse me, January, I had access to lynda.com, where they had a Part 107 FAA refresher course on there. So I went through that to study up from what I had forgotten from Christmas time. And then I went ahead and scheduled the test. The test consists of 60 questions, and you're allowed to miss, I think, up to 10 questions. And this testing facility was over in Ohio, and it was super serious. When I got there, my cell phone, my wallet, and then I had to put that all in a locker. You can always have more earplugs. So then I go in, and the test was completely on the computer, but then you had an additional test book to help you walk through taking the test. I was super nervous, and you have, let's see, I think you have about you have 2 hours to take the test, and I think I was at like an hour and 15 minutes, and was running through the ones that I had marked that I had had questions about, and then I went back and reviewed those. But I ended up passing, and I ended up getting this vest. You don't necessarily have to have this vest, but the way I figure, the more professional you look, then the more serious people will take you. Even though this is a pretty ridiculous vest. But anyway, in this vest, I have currently I have a temporary certificate. The FAA has up to 120 days to send me my plastic card one, but I have the temporary airman certificate, and that's good for 120 days. And then I have my drone registration card with me. And then I have these right there for easy access in case anyone asks me questions about it. And then let's see. Since I am doing this commercially, so for my day job, I'm a web developer, but I saw that my workplace was needing updated. Hold on a second. Updated drone footage, and if I could provide it, then we would save some money instead of having to field that out to someone from Indianapolis. If you hear any stomping, it's probably my girls upstairs. They don't like to go to bed. Well, they go to their bedroom, but they don't like to go to bed. So they're stomping around up there. So as a result, I have this binder, and in there I keep flight logs. That way, if anyone asks me what happened on such and such date, I can go in here and reference. So one of the first flight logs that I recorded, let's see, was on February 10th of 2020. And basically the mission was to take off vertically and then have it fly around and take pictures, and then have software stitch it together in a 360. And so at 11:15 a.m. launch time, I landed at 11:20, and it was a 5-minute flight. And then I have an app that tells me all of the temperature and different things. So at that time it was 35 degrees with wind roughly about 7 miles an hour. And there was actually slight drizzle, but it wasn't anything too bad. So then I did all of my equipment checklists, the airframe, landing gear inspected, propellers inspected, attached, SD card installed. Is the weather okay? Check for obstacles. Check for nearby human activity / dangerous situations. Aircraft placed on launch pad. Turn on. Start the motors. Check. Take off and hover. Make sure. So I did have all of that information together. And then another thing I did was drone equipment retirement log. So I do have some props that I ended up retiring, and then I mentioned the reason there was a broken leg on it, or the prop was torn. And so I ended up purchasing Master Air Screw. That's probably backwards, but Master Air Screw props, and they're supposed to be a lot quieter, and these don't collapse like the regular ones with the DJI Spark. And let's see. Yeah, and so I've been very happy with these propellers. They work really well, and they're very durable. So as a result, I've spun up a side business called Places of Wayne County, and I'm still working on the website, but placesofwaynecounty.com. And the goal with that is to do real estate shots and inspections of towers. Hey, Little Mountain Life. I just want to say that the work that you're doing on your house is awesome, and I'm glad you were able to figure out a fix with that shower drain. That would have got me. But thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Hope you and your family the best. And if we can get the chat up to 10 people, then I will do a giveaway, 2 giveaways for one of these. These are new stickers I got from Sticker Mule. They're really thick and good quality. They're for putting on Nalgene water bottles, or I actually put them on the passenger door, because my thought is people getting out of their car, they'll look over at my car, and then they'll see one of these. It's also good for I put it on my farmers market coolers. So I'll give 2 of these away, 1 to each person once we hit 10 people in the chat. I don't typically have very many people in my live streams. And then I'll ask a question, and then the person that is able to either look up the answer or know the answer, then they'll be the winners of these nice Farmer Brad stickers. So let's see. Then I've also been doing, I have an expense log where I'm able to keep track. So I ended up getting an extra DJI Spark battery. I got some upgraded propellers. I got this drone vest. And the idea is basically the package structures that I have are, let's say a homestead wants a picture of their farm or property, and then that would be $60 for me to go out there, get it up there, and get a whole bunch of different pictures for them, and then I'll get one of the items printed out. Now, if they want a photo, video sort of edited together, and then I give them all the raw footage, then that's $130. And then let's say there's a small business that just really wants to put their name out there. What I'll end up doing is that will be $350. And then it won't just include exterior drone shots, but I'll also bring my DSLR camera in order to take some shots on the inside. Basically piece together a nice 1 minute and a 30-second version that they can share around social media in order to get the word out about their business or service or different things that they they offer for that. Then the next level is real estate, and that's for $500, and that's 2 hours on site, and realtors able to have all of the footage from the shoot, and I'll get outside and inside as well, be able to piece that together for them. So far, I haven't had any customers yet, but then I've also been experimenting with doing some mapping of our own homestead, and actually, I wonder if that is done yet. There's a website called Hive Mapper, and what it allows you to do is upload. Let me put that in the hivemapper.com, and that allows you to upload video from your drone, and then it will piece together. Hey Casey, cousin Casey, hope you're doing well. The snow basically is melted here. How is it up where you're at? And well, it's taking some time to load, but the idea is that you can take some video and fly your drone around, and then it will take that video and figure out stitching together all those videos from different angles, a 3D map, which is kind of crazy. And then another app that I've used is Hanger. This is an app that you can put on your, goes up 300 feet, and then it takes the pictures going around in order to see, it stitches them all together, and then you're able to see 360, which is pretty cool and super simple. Like, it does a really good job. Now you can, if you have a DJI, there is an actual mode in there that I found. You click on the like photo mode, and then there's some different settings, and then you can do like a horizontal 360. And then what you do is you upload that to SkyPixel, and then you can embed that on any of your pages. But one thing I found out is it kind of comes off a lot darker, so you'll want to adjust your aperture and your camera settings on that. Man, things are running really slow. Let me switch. Yeah, I think if I switch over to the other. Okay, so our internet, we have a wireless router or a Wi-Fi. We have a Wi-Fi thing up on the top of our house, and it sends over the Wi-Fi on most of our property. Okay, is it loading? It sends the Wi-Fi all across our property, and then we have one in our house that I'm connected to. But a lot of times connecting to that other one ends up being better. Where? Okay, I'm trying to. I feel like it's just loading really slowly. Let me just. Oh wow. Wow, that's pretty cool. Hold on, I having trouble navigating. Let's see if I can view both of these. Well, I kind of pieced it together. It looks like it doesn't really have the... Trying to see if it will load the 3D. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with it. Are there any questions that you guys have for me? Just leave them in the chat. So Casey said that coyotes are coming back in his area now, and it stinks. Unfortunately, fortunately, I don't have very much coyote pressure happening in my neck of the woods. Like, since we've lived here, I've only seen one. And then, let's see. Then we do have some hawks. And let's see. But usually they're not too bad if the chickens are in the chicken tractor. How many of you are raising chickens this year? I'm putting an order in for some chickens. I'm gonna do 75 because I'm gonna do smaller batches of chickens, but more often. Wow, this is... Sorry, I'm just kind of blown away by this hive mapper. It's just amazing that it's able to stitch all the stuff together from just video footage. Okay, well, we did not reach 10 people in the chat room, but I'll go ahead and post the question, and if anyone in the live chat room gets it, or anyone that watches it afterwards gets it, I'll get it to whoever comments first. So for this sticker, the question is, how many sheep do we have on our farm? And that includes the number of ewes, rams, lamb ewes, lamb rams, all of that. And the second question, which is for this sticker, is, let's see. What government program did I apply to in order to build the high tunnel? What government program did I apply for to be able to get the high tunnel built with a cost share program? If you know the answer to either of those, please leave it in the comments, and then I'll reply to that, and good luck. So if I don't have any other questions, then I'm probably going to wrap it up, but I wanted to thank you all who joined. So I know a lot of YouTubers out there have drones. This is what I have to work with right now. Maybe I'll be able to get a Mavic Mini. That seems to do a lot of things. Let's see. Eventually, I would probably like to get a Mavic Pro 2 or something like that. Or if I got a lot of money sitting aside, then Skydio. Yeah, I will accept that answer. Yeah, it was the Equip grant, which is managed by the NRCS, which is a branch or division of the USDA. It was a great program. I was able to get a 30-foot by 48-foot high tunnel. And if you look on my YouTube channel, I have a playlist called Farm Tech High Tunnel Build, and I still have more videos to edit. I'm up to 17 now. I haven't completed them. So let's see. Little Mountain Life, if you could send me an email with your address information, send it to brad@farmerbrad.com, and then I'll send this sticker out to you. So for those watching in replay, the only other question for the sticker is, how many sheep do we have on the farm currently? And I'll just give a hint. You might be able to figure it out if you look at my Instagram. I have a lot of different photos on there. So if you go back, disclaimer, we don't have the baby doll sheep anymore. So we only have Katahdins on our homestead. And yeah, so hope everyone has a good night, and until next time, I'm still working on trying to get some videos out more regularly. It's just a little difficult with balancing work and family and the weather and stuff. So I think probably one of my next videos will be getting some seed starts going in our basement under the grow lights. So thanks for watching. Until next time, have a good night. Bye.